Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today, this is probably the end of the series, barring a horrendous collapse. So, 51% chance this is the end of the series. So, we're going to use kind of a composition that I've wanted to use here for a while. We have Weavers with a very, very dodgy setup, and yes, we are going to be taking shard dust. As if I couldn't be any more of a coward. And, of course, the map. This is going to be basically a way to try and maximize maximize riposte as much as we can. And that is why we are going with the Crimson Court set for Alicia. Sabrina, I really liked the Jar of Ash in the last episode, so we are going to continue to use that. And of course, the Tempting Goblet ups her speed, so she'll be able to get that buff off right away. And this plus 8 dodge mitigates a lot of the drawback of the Jar of Ash. And finally, we have Cat Cable, another character from my book, Alicia Goon, on sale at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple ebook store, whatever that's called, and many other fine retailers. Anyway, God, that is shameless, isn't it? We have Cat Cable here, and she is going to be our real healer here. So we have these Keening bolts, which are just absolutely friggin' insane, and between her fantastic set of quirks and the fact that she's going to get a 10 accuracy buff in the first round, I don't think she's going to have too much of a problem hitting anything. So let's go. And like I'm not even going to joke around anymore. I am going to over prepare. This is just how I am now. I don't think we need anti-venom. Bandages, we'll take 4 medicinal herbs. There's a couple opportunities to use them, and we will use 1 for her camping skill. So let's take 3. There will be opportunities to use keys. I think there's two different curios that use them. The cabinet and the tomb, or the crypt, or the coffin, whatever it's called. And we're going to take 6 of these because there are so many opportunities to use holy water in that, in this area. And I'm not going to be taking the Aegis scale, but I am going to take 2 shard dust. Now, I know we don't get a refund on those, but I figure we might have an opportunity to... We probably won't need to refresh Protect Me, and I don't think we'll need to refresh Controlled Burn. I think we have seen the overwhelming might of the Runaway, and I think we're going to be good enough, especially since she's not even going to be doing that Controlled Burn on round 1, right? Alright, and we start off with some scouting, so that's good. So, yowie wowie. Let's hope we find these... Yeah, let's hope we find these quest locations quick. But, what do I think about the Runaway and the Duelist after getting a chance to play them? I love them. I think they're so good. I love them so much. I think they're a great addition to the game, and I am really, really glad that that Red Hook has come back and decided to, not just support Darkest Dungeon 2, but also support the good game that they made. Oh, throwing some shade on Darkest Dungeon 2. There's a hot take. There's something you haven't heard on the internet before. I don't know. It was alright. It just wasn't my thing. But this game, though, I friggin' love this game. Alright, I think hopefully we'll be able to take out the Bone Bearer nice and early. So Hearthlight, I cannot believe that works. Like, I cannot believe just the way that they have structured that. That is insane. And friggin' 20 accuracy right off the blocks there. That wasn't as much damage as I would like. Oh, festering. Oh, invigorating vapors. You have to be in the back. That is all right. We can fix that. Until then, protect me. I mean, this'll work just fine with that riposte. And I imagine we are probably not going to get a kill here. If I remember right, the Bone Bearer basically, yeah, just buffs. Which is unfortunate, since we actually don't have any, what is it? We don't have any Stun in this entire party. So that is going to create some issues, but hopefully this, this insane dodge is going to solve it. And that is absolutely not fine. That's unfortunate. I would have thought that we wouldn't have gotten the riposte, but right. Let's backdraft won't get the kill. Do we Hearthlight again? I think that's a bit precious. Let's... Oh, shit. Oh, the controlled burn still does take effect. He just doesn't get the immediate burn effect. But he is dead, wildfire spreads, and now we are in really good shape. But... I did make some tactical errors here, so I have learned my lesson. And do we start healing yet? No, not yet. We will heal in the next round, but right now I think we just... need to take a kill. So that wildfire spreads. It is only spreading in one direction, which is unfortunate. Hopefully no Stun. Good grief. Well, I hope I don't end up regretting this party loadout. I would have thought that this was pretty strong, but I mean, clearly I'm having, like, I'm struggling a little bit here, aren't I? Like, this thing doesn't even have burn on it. Uh-oh. Did I make a mistake? Maybe. Still, her dodge should be real good, so I think this thing can only swing in the front two ranks. So, oh no, right? Well, I'm trying to remember. I think maybe it can shield bash back here. But I need to be careful. I did not know that we were going to have to worry about her, about her missing. That is very unfortunate. So let's be careful here. Let's remember that, how does the saying go? Triumphant pride makes you a really cool dude. Yeah. So, let's see here. Hopefully, I mean, we're getting a lot of scouting, so that's good. One quest location here. And no backtracking stress. That's nice. Nice. And then one quest location here. So what I'm thinking is, after we go to this quest location, Let's head back up here, and then here we'll camp. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. But out of the two, who do I think is the better character? That's a tough question. Because I really like the Duelist. But, I mean, it is hard to deny the overwhelming might of the Runaway here. Okay, so stick with me. I think I have a cool guy idea. Are you ready? All right. Yeah, let's stance change. And then, yeah, let's feint. Oof. That's a lot of protection to get through. But, that's right. This has protection removal. Okay. I'm a genius. I'm actually the smartest man alive. I bet you didn't know that. But here, we actually will raise our torchlight and protect me on Alicia. And now I think we're cooking with gas. Let's actually... It's actually suppressing fire. I'm a little worried. Yeah, I'm a little worried about what these guys can do to us. Hopefully no Steen. Good lord, okay. I think I've spotted a weakness here. Destroyed. Of course, we're also badasses, so... Doesn't have that much dodge, come on. That's too bad. Okay, hold on. This guard is going to stay up. So we actually can throw some blight around. Unfortunately, we're going to burn off a whole hell of a lot of this... Let's see. Yeah, we're going to burn off a whole hell of a lot of this burn, appropriately enough. But... yeah, I think we may need to reapply it with... well, I guess now we can just reapply it with the controlled burn ability, right? And yeah, let's not dilly-dally too much, because I think we should rightly be afraid of what this thing can do to us. It's not weak, that's for sure. Okay, we got off the hook there. So, okay, if you're twisting my arm, I would say, ow, ow, stop it. But if you want an answer from me as to which I think is stronger, I guess I'd say probably the Runaway. She's got so much going on. Yeah, let's do that.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
I mean, the way that you can stack burn up is, I mean, it's insane, isn't it? And the fact that she has an ability that, with one trinket, allows you to buff yourself, buff your torchlight, and also apply burn to all enemies. It's so good. Backdraft, I don't know how much, or how many videos or how much Darkest Dungeon you watch on YouTube. I have seen just some absolutely ludicrous damage figures. Okay, let's get up here Because, hold on. Let's see. Feint we can do from closer. Let's try and get one kill.
Obliterated.
Although you gotta hand it to the Duelist. She can put up some absolutely insane crit figures. Protect me. No, I think we actually do Invigorating Vapors, because I don't think there's too much bad that can be done to her back here. Let's Suppressing Fire. I do worry about what nastiness he can potentially apply up front. If he does Howl, I want that to miss. That's nice. That's real nice. And now, Backdraft is jack squat, but Controlled Burn, this should start stacking up real nice. And now I think, why don't we dodge again? Maybe I'm playing really conservatively here, but maybe I am playing overly conservatively. But without like a true dedicated healer, I find it a little scary. I do. I find it a little scary. But the fact that our friggin' Arbalest is at champion level dodging attacks from a genuinely scary enemy, I gotta be excited about that. All right.
Perhaps the turning point.
I think we're gonna probably walk away from this one feeling pretty good. So why don't we put her back here, and then she can do 2 flashes, right? Okay. Okay, I think I finally have our marching order sorted out. We're 2/3 of the way through the dungeon, and yeah, I think I finally figured this out. I'm good at this game. I've been playing it forever. Let's use 1 holy water just for funsies.
Wealth beyond measure.
That is wealth beyond measure.
To the
Holy
brave
shit.
and the fool alike.
And then, yeah, we'll save 1 if we find a statue, which I don't think we will at this point in the dungeon, but it's good to have hope, right? If you give up on hope, what do you have, right? Okay. You know, I would have thought one of those would have been our quest destination or questination. Let's drop the keys. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? We can totally swap the map thanks to that. There we go. The map is so good. Like, I know I'm not breaking any new ground here. Nope. I know I'm not breaking any new ground here with that proclamation, but good lord, I can't imagine adventuring without it. It's just too good. This spooks me a little. This has me a little scared. But we have a chance to take one out with a crit. I don't think it's a good chance. There you go. Well, you know, maybe it's not as cut and dry as I thought. Maybe the Runaway is has a little bit of competition. Maybe it's not a runaway victory. Oh, Timepants, you cad. You know, maybe the Duelist has some competition. Maybe the Arbalest is the best character. At this point, At this point, I don't think we even sweat it. I think we... Yeah, forget the Hearthlight. Let's controlled burn. And... Okay, yeah, I think we are gonna camp here. I said we were gonna camp here. But I think now we definitely have to do that. Backdraft. Gets the kill. You're still alive, but for how long? Not very, I shouldn't think. And I think we have ourselves a good party here. I really do. Let's just flash here to pass the burn along. So now, once this thing gets its attack, then it will just die. So I feel good about. I think that was a smart move. I'm gonna talk myself up. I never brag. And yeah, didn't need the counter.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
And did we get 2 of those? Did we get 2 piles of ash? Or did I just... I'm gonna have to go back and check the tapes. But I don't think we feast at all. I think that is perfectly sufficient for our needs here. And so let's figure this shit out. Okay. So I think first off, I think we kindle. Is that being silly? I mean, I don't want to get ambushed, so I don't think it's that silly. We'll come back to this. We'll come back, or... Alright, so here's my idea. So we are going to restring crossbow. And medicinal herbs. Then we will... I think we will marching plan, but let's get Kindle out of the way. I think I might have made a mistake. Don't hate me. I did. I made a mistake because I should have played with fire first, right? If I was going to use the medicinal herbs, and then I could have tossed those and kept the keys. That was a misplay. Sorry. I promise I'll never, ever misplay again. You can trust me. Let's do meditation for the dodge chance, and then marching plan, and then curious incantation. Because I don't think we get a huge amount of benefit out of play with fire. What would we do? I guess we could do ruthless instruction on her. And then play with fire? What do we get out of play with fire? We get 3 burn, but who would we use it on? Maybe her? Maybe her. Okay. Let's try this. Then marching plan. And then ruthless instruction on you. And then I think we can be pretty proud of that. I think we did well. I'm proud of us. Would have been nice to have those keys, huh? Shut up. let's finish this off. I mean, it's got to be here or here, right? So, yeah. Strong finish. I think it's a foregone conclusion at this point. I mean, I might be setting myself up for just the humiliation of a lifetime if some shit goes down here in this battle. You know what? Let's risk it. Let's chance it. Maybe it's a shambler. I was gonna say, and they give us a run for our money in the end here, but no, no. This is going to be quite simple, I think. Let's touche on you. Yeah, maybe it's not as cut and dry as I thought. Maybe the runaway is stronger, or is not the clear victor here. I think we invigorating vapors again. Why do I think that? Because I don't think there's anything. I think the only way that she can be targeted is with an AoE. In which case we want everybody to have the dodge. Okay. We have a plan, everybody. And now, I mean, it's just cleanup duty at this point, right? And now you're done. And now this thing is The Walking Dead. Holy shit. That was clean.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And that is the end. All right. Well, let's have a short one for once. And let's call it there. So, yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in and watching as we... Oh, yeah, it's pretty sick. Kind of sucks. But, yeah, thank you very much, both of you who tuned in, my parole officer and, of course, my court-appointed psychiatrist. I really appreciate it. It was fun getting to, come back and do this again. So, let's just raise the Duelist to level 6. Raise the Runaway to level 6. Done and done. Alright, well, yeah, I won't belabor the point, but yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, if you did. And I'll see you next time.